So today we had the electrician and the flooring supplier over to complete their quotes. Sometimes it's easier to get quotes after demolition because when the property is opened up and you can actually see what you're dealing with. And so by bringing them in later, it reduces the chances of variations, so you can get a more accurate quote. So on this project, we have decided to go with an hourly rate for our electrician, mainly because there are a few unknowns, and if he was to quote a fixed price, there would be risk money in there. So we've decided to go that way, and time will tell whether that's a good decision or not. It's really important that if you do go on an hourly rate that you monitor those hours closely and make sure that they're being productive, and let them know that you are watching the timeline, because you are exposing yourself to some risk in that, it's a bit like an open checkbook. So time will tell. Now, the other thing I want to say is, generally speaking, you want to make sure that you're working with trades that are used to doing the type of work that you're doing. So they're used to working in apartments if you're doing in an apartment. They're used to doing domestic work as opposed to commercial work. So my joint venture partner is a builder, and so she's been bringing some of her trades in, and some have worked out well, but this flooring contractor did not work out well, and mainly because he is used to commercial scenarios. So his price was around 70% more than budget. And when I looked at it, there were lots of errors in it. Things like the square metre rate was, not quite double, but almost. On the removal of carpet and also the supply and install of the floor product, he'd allowed to art it or level out the whole floor in 2 rooms, which didn't need it. In fact, the main area had already been levelled prior to the carpet installation. And so there was just a small area where the original kitchen was that required the levelling out. But in commercial scenarios, there's not really someone checking, every I and crossing every T like we do to make sure that we are not being overcharged. And so as a result, we thought other contractors and got the same product laid at our budget price.